Hello, today we're going to be covering a very quick tutorial on the basic ready stance, which is the primary stance we'll be using throughout this tutorial series. After that, we'll cover some things to avoid. To start, you want to make sure that your hands are in the natural position, which means that your palms oppose each other on either side of the bow. Your rear hand should be approximately 1 forearm's length from the head, and your top hand should be approximately centered at the body of the bow staff. Make sure that your hands are completely relaxed and should be about shoulder width apart to avoid strain. Now it's time to spread your feet laterally, shoulder width apart. A little bit more or a little bit less is acceptable. Make sure both feet are facing to the front. Make sure that you keep your chest out and your chin up. Remember, you should be able to fit a fist in between your chin and your collarbone, a rule we've already established before. The next thing to do is take a full step forward with your lead foot. That's the same foot that's on the side as your top hand. Now, adjust your rear foot outward so that it's on a 45-degree angle in relation to your front foot. The next thing to do is adjust your rear shoulder so that it's in line with your lead knee and squat down slightly. Okay, not too low, not too high. Lastly, bring the tail of the bow up to guard. Make sure that it stays in between your eyes and your shoulder, not above that, not below that, and stay relaxed the entire time. That is your basic ready stance. So now let's look at this from the side view. With your hands spread properly in a natural position, make sure that your feet are spread shoulder width apart and take a full step forward with your lead foot. Then, cant your rear foot outward on a 45-degree angle. Make sure that your chest is out and your chin is up the entire time. Now, squat down, not too low, not too high, and adjust your body position so as not to expose your chest. Now, bring the tail of the bow up so that it's in between your eyes and your shoulders. That is your basic ready stance. Remember to stay relaxed the entire time. Now it's time to cover some things to avoid with this stance so that we don't develop any bad habits. The first thing that we want to avoid is dropping or raising the chin too much or unnecessarily. We do not want to strain any muscles that we don't have to. Slouching or rounding the shoulders obstructs proper breathing and causes pain in between the shoulder blades. Locking or overextending the arms produces unnecessary tension and strain. Dropping the bow below your shoulders not only makes the target out of your head, but it opens a huge gap in your defense. Raising the bow above your eyes obscures your vision. Both of these motions, however, work against your ability to react in a timely manner. Unnecessary leaning to any side throws you off balance. This means that you will not be able to strike, block, or move in a fashion that is stable, coordinated, or powerful. If you are leaning, then when you do decide to action your target, you'll have to move that much more in order to get back in proper alignment so that you can strike, block, or move to or from your target in a powerful, coordinated fashion. This, in turn, slows your action and reaction time. Be cautious of standing too low or too high. There is a time and place for both high and low stances, but doing so unnecessarily will either cause unnecessary strain or augment your balance so that it becomes difficult to maneuver. Also, at all times, avoid locking your legs. Lastly, you want to avoid keeping your feet too close together or having them spread too far apart. Always make sure that you find balance in your stances and transition from high to low stances accordingly. You never want to put yourself in a position where it becomes difficult to maneuver or nearly impossible to action your target in a stable, fluid manner. That concludes everything for this tutorial on the basic ready stance and things to avoid. Thank you for your time, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.